Instead of getting a response to my email, I got a friend request on Facebook and a friend request on Snapchat. Hey guys, what is up? I'm Taylor Brooke and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today I have decided to do a pet peeves video because so many things piss me off. So many. I like to think that, like, generally, like, I'm a decent human being and, like, I'm a positive person, kind of, but everything seems to piss me off. I have been keeping on my notes app on my iPhone, I've been keeping, like, a running tab of things that, like, pet peeves and things that just, like, piss me off. So, like, the longer this goes, like, the more I feel like maybe I'm just an asshole. Anyways, so if you do enjoy this video, be sure to let me know down in the comments below, because I have so many pet peeves, there's no way I'm going to get through this entire list in one video, like, no way. So if you would like another one after this, let me know down in the comments below, because I would gladly, like, make this into, like, a little series, because, you know what, everything makes me mad. Being touched is one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, when somebody touches me just, like, out of nowhere. Like, I don't like being touched. Like, if someone's, like, walking past me or, like, behind me and they, like, put their arm on my hand or on my back and I'm just like, don't touch me. It drives me absolutely insane. Like, please don't fucking touch me unless it's, like, absolutely necessary. Like, if someone wants to give me a hug, okay, fine. Like, you can hug me, like, that's fine. And there's just, like, very few people that are, like, okay with touching me, that, like, they can just, like, put their hand on me and I'm like, okay, like, they can put their hand on my arm or my leg or whatever and, like, it doesn't bother me. There's so few of these people. Like, I am so weird about being touched. Water cups in public places, like, if you go to the movie theater or a restaurant or, I don't know, anywhere you can get, like, a cup of water. It's usually restaurants, but, like, I know movie theaters and stuff have them too, and, like, Disneyland and stuff. They give you the smallest cup of water. It drives me absolutely fucking insane. Like, why do you think this little 4-ounce, like, Dixie cup is gonna, like, last me through a 2-hour-long movie? I just want water. Why can't I just get a big-ass cup for some water? Like, if you don't trust me, fill it up with water yourself. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, I just want water, but I don't want, like, 4 ounces of it. Like, I get that it's free, and, like, maybe you're just being fucking stingy with your water, but, like, I can't with the small cups. Like, oh my god, I just want a decent amount of water, not, like, a little sip of water. When parents take their children places, and they just let their kid, for one, run around and make a mess everywhere, and, like, they don't say anything to their kid. They're not like, hey, sit down, hey, don't do that, and then they leave and leave their kids' messes behind. No, don't do that. It stresses me out so much. Every time a child walks into, like, Starbucks, I cringe because parents don't control their children anymore. Clean up your goddamn child's mess. That got heated really fast. This one, oh my god. Okay, this one, it was actually when I went to Arizona this past month that, because I had never had this happen to me before. This guy next to me on the plane, he pulled out a Ziploc bag with a fucking hamburger in it. It smelled so bad. I just, don't bring outside food like that on a planes. And don't fucking do that. I was so mad for the duration of this flight because of this man's stinky ass hamburger. I don't know if this one is necessarily a pet peeve or if it's just, I absolutely hate it. Group projects in school. I hate group projects so fucking much. Like, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Like, I would rather set myself on fire than work in a group project. I took economics last fall at Regis, and there was, like, this is just the epitome of why I fucking hate group projects. we had to be in groups because there were like 6 different books or whatever that she wanted us to read, but instead of having us read all the books, she split us off into like groups, and like each group had like 3 different presentations on like a third of their book, and like they answered the questions and then they presented all of the information from it, and then we all took notes, so that way we were all getting the information without having to read all of these economic books, because nobody wants to fucking do that. Let me tell you, I would have rather read all 6 of these books, okay, than how things played out. I would have rather have read all 6 of these books, okay? My group was the first group to go, and like she just started out by like asking a question, and like we were supposed to like pipe up and answer. Well, I answered the first question, right? Like we were already split into groups. It was like already marked off. Like I didn't know who was in my group. Like we didn't talk at all. Like I just assumed, hey, you know, like we'll all just answer the questions and then like we'll take turns or whatever speaking up in class. Well, I was fucking wrong. So she asked the first question and then nobody answers it, and so I'm like, okay, well whatever, like I'll answer it. And so I answer the first question and she's like, okay, yeah, and then she elaborates on it a little bit, and then she asks the second question. Still nobody else answers. So I answer it too, because I had done literally all of them. I went through all the questions and answered all of them and wrote them all down. Thank God I did. And it goes on like this for the entirety of class. She keeps asking questions, and I continue to be the only person who answers them. Tell me where my group members were, because why? So yeah, the whole class, I was the only person who apparently did anything, because I was the only person who answered the questions, and she was like, at one point, like, anybody but Taylor in this group can like answer. Do you think a single person even like raised their hands? Like she asked who was in this group. Again, I'm the only person who raised my hands, and I know for a fucking fact that those people were in the class somewhere, because there weren't people absent that day. So thanks, guys. Like a month goes by before we have to present again on our book. And this time I'm like, okay, nobody else is doing anything, so I took initiative. I started a PowerPoint. I answered a bunch of questions, and then I emailed it to everybody in the group, and I was like, okay guys, like this is, like I started it, and you know, like whatever, PowerPoint, like you can add to it. You guys can answer the rest of the questions, because I did 2 of the 3 chapters, because like I figured between 3 people, like they could answer 1 chapter. Nobody answers my email to start with. I don't get a single response to my email, and I'm like, second, instead of getting a response to my email, I got a friend request on Facebook and a friend request on Snapchat. I'm being tested. Like, what? You can add me on Facebook and Snapchat, but you can't answer my goddamn email about our group project? Like, I did most of the work. Like, just do the last, like, 5 questions, I think, was all the 3rd chapter was. Like, this is a group project, not Taylor and everybody else's name on the fucking PowerPoint. I'm sorry, I'm getting so heated. 1 a.m. the day that we are supposed to present. Like, I had gone to bed when I got home from work because I had 8 a.m. classes. Economics was at 8 a.m. I got off of work and got home and like went to bed around like 11. I got emails at 1 a.m. from people talking about the PowerPoint, and they were like, oh, well, like you just shared it, like you didn't enable us to edit it, because like I was trying to figure out Google Drive anyways at this point. And I'm like, if you would have tried to do this sooner, this wouldn't be an issue. And so I get up at like 6 a.m. and then I have messages on Facebook about it. I have emails about it, all at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you had over a week. Like, I started this PowerPoint and emailed them a week before it was due. They had a week and they waited till 1 a.m. 7 hours before it was due. And all these people live on campus. I don't live on campus. They don't have to be up super fucking early to drive in rush hour to campus, which is 40 minutes away from where I live anyways at 8 a.m. So like they can get up 10 minutes before class, just walk to class and be fine. I can't do that because I live 40 minutes away and have to drive in traffic, which makes it like an hour-long drive in the mornings. And so, like, I have to leave at, like, 6:30, so I'm up at 5:30, so why would I be awake at 3 a.m.? So I do my part of the presentation, and, like, this other girl in the group, she was like, oh, well, like, I did my stuff on a different PowerPoint, but I left it in my dorm. Why? Why didn't you just bring it with you? Like, if you would have just thought about it, thought about how your answers to your questions were on your computer, so maybe if you would have brought your computer to class, we could have avoided this whole situation. So I end up presenting the whole PowerPoint by myself anyways, and then the other two girls, like, they get up there, because who knows what happened to our third group mate, like, fourth group mate. The other two present on their, like, 5 questions after, and they show up, like, right after I finish my 2 chapters because there was so fucking many questions and things to go over, and then they present their part, and then finally comes our third presentation. And, like, I get started or whatever, and I split it up, and I'm like, okay, so I'll answer, like, these 3, you guys can each take 2, because there was only, like, 7 questions, and so I was like, you know what, the rate this is going, I'm gonna give myself the most work, because that's what I've been doing this whole fucking course. Anyways, so, like, whatever. And then I text them, I had finally sort of figured out this communication thing, and I text them all, and I'm like, okay, I'll answer these 3 questions, and I gave myself the longer questions, like the question and explain it. Like, I gave myself those, like, just answer the simple questions. Like, it's not that hard. One of the girls texts me in response and says, oh, I dropped out of that class. Of course you did! At this point, I am like 10 seconds away from a complete mental and emotional breakdown because I physically can't handle the group project, and, like, I was so livid. I was emailing my teacher, like, by the second one, like, oh my god, like, they're not answering my emails. Like, I am only doing my part of this project, the part which is most of it. They can do this other part. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, I hate group projects. Moral of the story. People who talk during movies. I hate these people. Especially when you're at a movie theater and someone decides to, like, lean over and, like, keep commenting on things that are happening. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I did not pay $18 to sit here and listen to you commentate on this whole movie. Just shut up. Or people who have, like, seen a movie that you haven't, and they're like, oh my god, you gotta watch this part. Oh my god, pay attention. Oh my god, pay attention. Like, this part's so good. Like, shut up! Like, at this point, I hate the movie because you won't stop talking. When girls call their boyfriends or guys daddy. I don't even know what to say about this other than that I absolutely fucking hate it. I absolutely hate the word gotcha. When anybody says gotcha, I get genuinely pissed off. Like, I would rather get a text message that said K than a text message that said gotcha. Like, literally, I will block you. I will block your number. I will delete you on Snapchat and Facebook. I'll unfollow you on Twitter and Instagram. I will block you on all forms of social media. And I will delete your number. Like, don't text me gotcha. It makes me so mad. It ignites this rage inside me that I can't even explain. I don't know why it makes me so mad, but it does. When people are, like, typing a Facebook status or a text message or a tweet or Tumblr, whatever you're posting on, and they capitalize every single word. I hate it. I will not finish reading whatever it is. If you text me every single word capitalized, I will not read your entire text. I will not respond to you. Why? Why do that? Ugh. Okay, one more and then, like, I'm gonna stop for now. Boys, guys, they just can't seem to answer a yes or no question. It is always so complicated. It does not matter what the question is. They cannot answer yes or no. It could be like, oh, do you like this movie? And it'd be like, well, like, you know, it was good, but, like, if this person would have been casted as this character, it would have been better. But, like, this scene was so cool. But, like, you know, this scene was, like, and, like, the acting was, like, kind of, like, you know. I'm like, so you do like it? You don't like it? I don't know what you're saying. Like, is it a yes or a no? Or, like, do you want to hang out Friday night? Well, you know, I mean, like, I'm off work at this time, but, like, you know, at this time, I might, like, want to take a nap. And then, like, it depends what we're doing. Like, are we going to be out late? Are we going to, like, see a movie? Like, I want to see a movie. But, like, it depends on the movie. Like, are we going to eat somewhere? Because, like, it depends where we're going to eat. Like, yes or no? Like, it's not that fucking hard. Or, like, do you have feelings for me? Well, you know, it's like, you're like, this is a person, like, really great, but, like, also, like, there's these issues, and, like, but, like, you're, like, this awesome person. I'm like, yes or no? Yes or no? Not, well, you know, God, I hate boys. Oh, my God. Why do you talk so fucking much? Just say yes or no. Like, it's not that hard. I hate it. I hate it. I went on a rampage about this at work like a few weeks ago because one of my coworkers asked one of our male coworkers, hey, do you want to split this cake pop with me? Like, it's broken. Did he answer yes or no? No, of course not, because that would have been too easy. It was like, well, I mean, like, what kind of cake pop is it? And she's like, oh, strawberry. Well, you know, like, I mean, I don't know, like, it's not that great, but, like, also it's a cake pop, but, like, why is it so hard? Just yes or no. Alright, this got me, like, really worked up. Oh, the just like anger inside of me for humanity just came to the surface. Anyways, that is not even close to half of my pet peeve list. So if you enjoyed this, let me know down in the comments below, like I said, and I will gladly make another one because that list is growing by the hour. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because I make videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!